Hi, Troy. I'm Veronica, and I'm presenting Clean tonight. And I would like to ask you a couple of questions. I believe that you guys been training for 5 weeks before this amazing event. So I would like to know a little bit more about it.
So Clint came to me about 5 weeks ago with Indica sparring. We had a chat with him saying about getting him involved with the club and saying that we could help him with his knowledge that he has, get him on this journey a little bit further down the road. 5 weeks in the grand scheme of things isn't that long of time. You know, most people are 12-week camps, 8 weeks if you're good, 6 weeks if you're really fit. So 5 weeks we were really limited on time, and we're down in right the way down in Penzance. Clint living in Mevagissi, that's a bit of a trek and a bit of a commitment to come on down. So hats off for him for the dedication to come down and get the training done. And then 5 weeks worth of time to fight a very tough guy. Unfortunately got stopped in the first round. The ref counted out. Clint just needed to have a little bit of a look around, have a look at the ref, and just to say he can continue. So I don't have any complaints that it ended that way. If he turned around and said I can continue, then that would have happened. Then we noticed a cut on Jason's eye, which meant that given another round's worth, maybe even half the rounds, he could have even been stopped because of that injury. So yeah, it's an amazing night, amazing event, and he should be proud of himself. 55 is a great feat to get in the ring.
Exactly. I was just about to say, at that age, it's probably like, I can't even imagine like guys like still doing it, but they've got all this power to fight.
Yeah.
And the other question I wanted to ask you, Clint fights for this mental health.
Yes.
Exactly. So would you like to leave some message for these people that are suffering there?
Absolutely, yes. Anybody that feels like Clint said tonight, he felt like he wasn't worth being around, he thought that the world would be a better place without him, that's 100% not true. What we'd like to build down in Ronin is community spirit. All of our lads help each other, getting behind each other. If he needs work, we find people that can help with that. If you're looking for someone to live, we can help with that. A lot of life we can help with, and that's what we try to accomplish massively.
Absolutely. So if you had this personal message to Clint tonight after this fight, what would you say?
Personal message is, again, it's an incredible feat to do. Getting in the ring, anybody that's been in there, it's not easy. It takes a lot of guts, courage, and willpower to get through it all. For Clint especially, don't take it personal. Go back at it again. If he wants to run it back in February, we've already spoken to Rich Tank Promotions to get that set up and get that ball rolling. If he wants to do that, if we've got a few months now from February, it's ages. What we can do in that amount of time, it'll be a complete change boxer. So if he wants to run it back, that's what we'll do, and we can really change him for the better, like incredible difference. But tonight, he's had his fight, he's had his moment. Enjoy the rest of it. He might not have won, but there's plenty of people in there cheering and saying that what he's done and what he's accomplished is a victory in itself. So that's it. Yeah, keep punching on that one. Yeah,
I absolutely agree with you, and I keep telling him, like, listen, it's just, you can't win all the time. You will have ups and downs. I'm a singer and I sing in many competitions. Sometimes I win, sometimes I don't, and it doesn't mean like I'm stopping. So I'm sure he's gonna go ahead with the rest of the fights, and it's gonna be a lot of success.
Yes, and some of the greatest successes come from those losses. So what you learn from the loss, like tonight, he will now value when we say to him, keep his hands up, composure, don't rush in, breathe in. You're getting a valuable lesson tonight. If you don't listen, that is what's going to happen. Unfortunately, that's the harsh truth of it. But the wins, you get complacent. I got through that camp where it was only 5 weeks. I only managed to do a couple of lessons. I won it. It kind of leads you into that false sense that next time I can do even less, and next time even less. So one of the things that my coach Ray says a lot is it's better to lose the earlier fights than it is to lose the later fights. So for me, you know, I'm 10 fights in. I've lost 1 fight out of 10, and I lost my 3rd fight. And you know, a lot of people take it hard. It was a learning process.
And you not stopping, you just.
That's right. I carried on. The following fight from that loss was actually a title fight. I went out there and managed to get through that and win that because of the change of mentality it gave me.
Absolutely. Well, amazing. So thank you so much for your time. And the last thing we're gonna say is keep punching. Woo! Thank you.
You're welcome.